Friends, this is video 20 on public administration paper 2, and in previous video we have learned about revenue administration during British government. Right now we will see district administration. So the district and administrative territory, which was all earlier known as Sarkar during Mughal administration. So this was the basic unit of field administration, and district collector was the main official. He was responsible for law and order and revenue and coordination also. He was I just told you that he was also head of disaster management and crisis management and head of treasury. So many things were there. Then superintendent of police, that is SP, assisted district collector. So SP was assistant of DC. Then civil surgeon, superintendent of jails, the district judge, some engineers, district inspector of schools. These are some of the main officials of district administration during British government. Right now also you know that these are particular officials are present. That's superintendent of jail, जिसको जिला जेल अधीक्षक बोलते हैं. Then civil surgeon, right now it is called CMO, chief medical officer of the district. Then district judge, you know that he is totally independent and he is part of judiciary. Then some engineers, PWD engineers आज भी present हैं. Then district inspector of schools, जिसको DIO बोलते हैं. So these are the officials that were present during British time, and they are present right now also. And again talk comes on DM or DC. DM, district magistrate or district collector. So whenever we'll talk about district administration, he is the main official. So he is government. इसको government लोग district collector को ही government मानते थे. And right now his main job is revenue collection, then dispute settlement. Then he was the treasurer and banker for all public departments at district level. सबका पैसा डीएम के पास जमा होता था, डीएम के सिग्नेचर से सबका पैसा निकलता था. Then law and order, superintendence of police, maintenance of jails. So all these come under district magistrate, and there are officers for these particular services, but still they were under DC. Then disaster management, then head of executive branch of government. So every executive order was passed by the signature of district magistrate. Then civils and session judges. This is totally different from DC. They are judiciary, and they were separated by Cornwallis Code in 1793. So remember these particular dates. So the civil and sessions judge. Civil judge used to decide civil cases. Sessions judge used to decide criminal cases, and usually sessions judge is district judge. So chief judicial officer of the district, these two were there. Okay, then coming to law and order administration, this is specifically given, and at least 2-3 questions have already came on this particular topic. So let's see it one by one. So Indian Police Act 1861, this particular act came, and it created organized system of constabulary, and this particular organized system is still present in our police system. And also Inspector General of Police, that is IGP. He is the head of the provincial police force. And SP and ASP, Assistant Superintendent of Police, they assisted IGP in district, that is Inspector General of Police. So this is the whole hierarchy of law and order administration and police. Okay, then comes subordinate police force. So in subordinate police force, these four were main components. First is that inspectors, they have 3 stars. Then head constables, then sergeants and constables. Then chautha hai daroga, which is also known as sub inspector. They are directly recruited, and during Mughal system they were known as daroga sahab. So right now also they are known in many parts as daroga. Then magistrate is still head of district police, because he is responsible for law and order maintenance, and district magistrate I am talking about. So SP was the head of general organization of police force under IGP, that is Inspector General of Police. And you should know that what is general administration. General administration is that training, leave, then your clothes, your any other thing which is related to general things, not law and order. But when it comes to maintaining law and order, or something riot has happened, or any other case, so there the district magistrate is responsible. But if some crime has happened and some investigation is going on, so SP is responsible for that. He has to do independent investigation. but under the overarching power of magistrate. And magistrate retained judicial authority in the administration of criminal justice. So he was district magistrate is almost despotic, like Mughal emperor. So this question also came. Okay, then coming to then Indian Police Act 1861 and Code of Criminal Procedure 1861. These are some of the acts which are really important, and you should always write them. So these particular acts, they although they were made for police system, but still they centralized more powers in district collector. So district collector became almost more powerful. Then came the report of Police Commission of 1902-03. So this particular commission said that DM should be supreme because it is very necessary in order to control the whole situation, but expected him to interfere rarely. And this particular supremacy of DM is the concept of unity of command by Henry Fayol. So this is how you can relate paper 2 with paper 1. Then second point is that police administration should consist of a European service to be recruited entirely in England, and these people were only given the post of superintendent of police and higher inspector general of police and those posts. Then second, police administration should have a provincial service to be recruited entirely in India. So these are like DSPs. Then third is that an upper subordinate service consisting of inspector and sub-inspector. So right now the recruitment is done on sub-inspector level, and then they are promoted to inspector. And then fourth level of recruitment is lower subordinate service consisting of head constables and constables. So they are recruited at constable level and then they are promoted to head constable. And right now we have 94% of our police force, that is Indian police force, is consisting of only constable and head constable. And these are the people who do a lot of work, but they are the most ill paid and they are the most corrupt, and they are having the least training because they are just selected on the basis of कितना दूर आप दौड़ लेते हो, कितना इंच का आपका सीना है, and like that. So officers are very less in present administrative system, and this is a topic of police reforms, that they are recruiting at 4 levels, at very high level, then at intermediate level, then these are also officers at your local level, that is Daroga, and then coming to that subordinate which do a lot of work. These are the people who are the most less stable because they are just recruited at 10th level. They don't have that much mind. So that's all about I will just end this video here and I will continue with the third point in next video. Thank you.